Hello to all of my Libras. Hi, Libras. Hello, Cross Watchers. You're welcome here. You can have Libra in any significant placement within your natal chart. It could be your rising, it could be your moon, it could be your north node, it could be your Lilith. You could have, it could be your Venus. So we're just going to get into a general reading for you, see what the energy is. Okay, and hopefully you do know your natal chart, because if you do, then you can go view the other readings to give you sort of like a complete idea of what's going on. Possibly whether it's work related, personal, anything, okay? And it may be a combination of both. See what this energy is with you, Libra. And I hope you all are doing well. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button as you come in. Thank you. All right. Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Okay. All right. The number 36 could be significant. Escapists, come home to yourself. The number 32 could be significant. And sun, paint the sun back into your sky. The number 11 could be significant. And I'll just set this over here. Okay. So, gold, you don't need someone to fix you. So there could be an area of your life where somebody is trying to fix you. I mean, trying to convince you that something is wrong with you, that you're broken. And I really see you, maybe you're taking what they're saying into consideration, but this isn't a time for you to let someone's projection of you take over your mind. Okay, I'll read to you what this means. You don't need someone else to fix you. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place, and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no, thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. Okay, so there's an area of your life where somebody is just playing mind games, and they want you to feel like something is so wrong with you, that you're broken beyond repair, and it's so many things wrong with you that you need them to fix you and all of this stuff. They could be the person who caused a lot of damage in your life. Maybe they weren't trustworthy, or I don't know. But this is you understanding that you can fix whatever it is in your life, whatever those cracks represent, whether it's your childhood, if it's childhood trauma, if it is a bad past relationship, if it's something, a personality flaw, if it's lack of self-reflection, whatever it is, I feel like these are things you can fix in a golden way, because when you do your self-reflecting, when you look in the mirror, you know the parts of your life that are maybe broken or that are damaged, that needs to be fixed. This could be someone who is playing mind games. Maybe they're not doing something. Maybe they weren't the one that treated you right, and now they're trying to convince you that they have to be the one that fixed you, to fix you or something like that. So I feel like, you're going to figure that out. Like, you may be like, no, how are you going to fix me? You can't even fix your own problems. You can't even fix yourself. Like, you don't even see the things that's wrong with you. So how are you going to fix me? Start with yourself or something like that. Okay, number 32 is on this card. Escape is come home to yourself. Everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on a vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. So, this could be what someone is talking about, okay? Maybe there are some things with you. No, I don't care who you are. No one is perfect. Anybody that thinks that they're walking around perfect, that's the problem. I promise you, they're the problem and they don't even know it. Because no one is perfect. We all have flaws, all have things that we need to work on. So maybe you needed a moment to get away. Maybe you needed a vacation. Maybe you just needed, whether it was a few hours, a few days, a few weeks, a few months, whatever it was. But this is maybe something that's in your life where you're constantly trying to get away from it, okay? Instead of just dealing with the issue head on. So this is you looking at whatever that is, and I feel like it's connected to you don't need someone else to fix you. This is you looking at whatever your issue is that you're trying to escape from. And actually dealing with it, kind of putting that mirror up in your face and saying, okay, this is what I need to deal with. But somebody else is just observing you. They got their microscope out. They got their microscope out. They're looking for everything that's wrong with you. So, this is a time for you to deal with some things in your life that, it may be cracks in your life that need to be filled. But I feel like the way you're going to fill them, like it says with that gold card, you'll be able to fill your own cracks with gold. So you're going to make something better than what it was before, more sturdy, more stable in some area of your life. And then sun, paint the sun back into your sky. Yeah, so there could be some dark days that you've had to deal with. This could be the shadow side of yourself, that you're trying to work through. Maybe you've been ignoring some dark days or, some things that you just don't want to really have to deal with. Maybe you feel like it's too painful, but it keeps coming up in other areas of your life, okay? So, but this is you. It says, paint the sun back into your sky. Don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out the front door. When it comes down to it, we can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. Because you know what? This just shows maybe someone left out of your life. And, it could be a family member. It could be a friend, someone who you really loved. It could be a job. It's something that I feel like you have to understand that sometimes energy is in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And maybe something was in your life for a season. It wasn't meant to stay long term, okay? It was just, or for a reason, okay? And usually if it's in there for a reason, it's a lesson. So will the season people that come in and out of your life. If they're in there for a season, it's a lesson. So this is you painting the sun back into your life and enjoying your me time. I'm I don't deal with people who can't be alone. People who can't even be alone with themselves. I don't know why they would think I want to be around them. If they always got to have somebody around all the time, they can't be alone with their own thoughts. They can't be alone with their own energy. What in the world would make them think I want to be around them? I find that people who don't have a problem with being alone, whether it's for days, whether it's for weeks, whether it's for months, they don't have a problem with being alone and really getting that self-care. Now, I'm not talking about total solitude. I'm not, maybe some of you all are in hermit mode. I'm not sure, but I'm talking about being in that energy where that taking self-care, time to yourself is so important. It's important for your mental health. It's important for your physical health, your spiritual health, to take those moments to just reflect on self, things that you love about yourself, and things that you would like to improve. Okay. So that's what I feel like. You're going to paint the sun back into your sky in some area of your life, regardless of who comes and goes. Okay. Somebody may want you to feel like, oh, they had to leave you because you're just so messed up and water. Who cares? It's like who in the world cares? This is a time for you to say, okay, thank you, and I'm moving on with my life. Let me, the sun don't stop shining because of one person. So let's see what else is coming out for you. All right. And maybe it's good that sometimes somebody is like, if somebody did leave out of your life and tried to make you feel guilty about it or sad about it or something like that, maybe that was a great time for you to self-reflect. They could have tried to blame you for everything and say you're so broken and everything is wrong with you and this is why you all didn't work out and, all of this stuff, and they're the ones who can fix you. They may have been the one who caused the trauma to you in the first place. You may be like, nah, buddy, So this is a time for you to not run away from your problems, but to actually deal with them and to fix them, and to see, shed light on those shadow sides of your life that need to be healed. And then, paint the sun back into your life. Do something cool for yourself, like go outside. I want to go outside in the rain. It may sound crazy. Well, maybe that's not the best song to sing. This one. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature. Wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. So right now, some of you all could be grounding. You could be doing something that's connecting with nature. Maybe you're taking your shoes off and walking through the grass or through the sand or through the mud or something. Maybe you're hugging a tree. Maybe you are just relaxing in nature, and just trying to connect with Mother Earth. But this is a time for you to go outside, and maybe you need to go outside in the sun. Maybe you need to, do some sunbathing, soak up some of that good vitamin D, and just, relax and connect with yourself in a really good way. Okay. All right. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So this is a time when maybe you're listening to some really good music. Okay. You could be going to a cookout that's outside. Maybe you're, or you're going to an event or something. Maybe it's an outdoor event where there's a lot of music playing and it's just making you think of certain people, certain things, things like that. And, this could be a time when it could some feelings, if someone walked out of your life, there could be some feelings of sadness. Because think about this, around the holidays, you think about who your family is and who you're spending time with, and who you used to spend time with if you all have are no longer together. So this could be a time when you have to kind of tap into yourself. You're tapping into yourself and saying, you know what, I'm still going to have fun. I'm still going to have this amazing, I'm going to make sure I paint the sun back into my day, even if this person isn't here and they're saying that I'm so broke that I cannot be fixed and all of this stuff, maybe there are some things that you need to deal with within yourself and work on, that you've been trying to run away from or things like that. But this is also a time for you to kind of just work on them and think about what you can do to improve yourself without somebody tearing you down. Maybe you already feel bad enough about a situation. Okay, so music could be making you think about something, rekindling memories or something like that. It can also lift your soul. Maybe you're listening to some music that make you feel good around this time. Abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have in fairyland and human land. There is enough abundance for everyone. Who you telling? Who you telling, Libra? Okay, so there's a situation in your life where It looks like some abundance is coming in. Okay. It looks like you have something coming in right now. And I feel like this is just the boost that you need around this time. Okay. So this is turning your gray skies to sunny skies, you know. And this could be music that's making you feel happy. Maybe you need to dance more. Maybe you need to get out more. You know, maybe you've been down in the dumps and things like that. And, you know, people are kind of blaming you for everything or blaming you for stuff. So this is a time for you to kind of, you know, take what applies to you and leave the rest with whoever else is blaming you for everything. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming out. Some of you all just feel really burdened. You've been taking on a lot. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who truly do care about you, who truly do want to have you in their life. Okay. People who truly do respect you, make you feel welcomed. Not yes people, but, you know, people who truly do, who you connect with on a deeper level. And I do have like therapists numbers inside of my description box. So if you need to reach out to a therapist or somebody who's not emotionally connected, that's going to tell you things from, you know, it's kind of like their perception of you is altered because of their emotions that's connected to you. Okay, whether the emotions are good or bad, because you don't want somebody who's telling you you're right about everything when you really need to hear the truth, that you're wrong about something. And you don't want somebody tearing you down, telling you you're wrong about everything because they have an issue with you, an underlying issue that they don't want to admit to. So they're just pointing out everything wrong with you. Sometimes having a therapist that's somebody who isn't emotionally connected to you, so they can, you know, really kind of help you out, to point out some things in your life, okay, that you might need to work on or you need some help with. All right, let's see what else is going on. The Lovers here. This could be a love relationship, some sort of connection. I see you trying to see something from a different perspective. You could feel like someone is your soulmate, Libra. You could really feel like someone is your soulmate. The Page of Wands here. I feel like you are waiting to hear some good news, or you're waiting with the Magician. You're waiting for something to turn around here. You could feel stuck. I'm going to tell you something, Libra. I almost feel like this is an energy where either you want somebody to come in and save you and tell you some good things, to give you motivation or something, or either this is what you're planning on doing, running in trying to save someone. Maybe you feel like you have to motivate them. Okay, let me see what else is coming out. The Six of Wands is here with the Lovers card. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So you have something long-term that's coming in. Some sort of long-term investment that's coming your way, Libra. It's in some level, some abundance. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you what I see with this Lovers card here. I feel like, Libra, I kind of feel like you feel broken. You feel hurt by a situation. I don't know what the situation is, but I feel like you feel broken and you feel kind of hurt, right? You could be getting blamed for something at this time. Someone could be blaming you or trying to point out everything that's wrong with you. I feel like this is more of you kind of you want someone to see you doing very well without them. I feel like if you had some sort of breakup that really hurt you, I feel like you want this person to see you doing well without them. You wanted them to be by your side, rooting you on, you know, things like that. With this Victory card here, the Six of Wands, I feel like that was your desire, but something was held up. You kind of feel like you're trying to see. I feel like somebody may have told you you didn't work hard enough, or um even like you carry too many burdens with you. You have to, you're someone could have been labeling you as a burden, more of a burden than a blessing, saying that you need to fix some things. You know, this could even have been someone who you live with. There's a castle in the background. Maybe someone is saying, you know, you need to see something from a different perspective. You're not bringing much to the table. You know, you don't fix things around the house or something. I feel like someone is kind of tearing you down and trying to point out all the cracks, everything that they see wrong with you. And maybe your way of dealing with this was walking away from them, kind of like searching for something better, searching for something new, you know, wanting to get some good news, hear some motivation, feel good about yourself, instead of being around somebody who's a damn Debbie Downer and tearing you down. I'm not trying to be funny. But I feel like when you start to work on filling these cracks in your life in some way, when you start to work on this and kind of get out, mingle with people more, maybe, you know, go to a festival. Maybe you're going to a festival where there's music playing, and that makes you feel happy, you feel good. I feel like it's going to higher your vibration to where you're attracting the energy to get out of your head and move into calmer waters with the Six of Swords here. I feel like you just want to be around people who can talk with you without, they can talk with you, not to you. You know the difference? Like when people talk with you, it's like they are not waiting to say something. They're actually listening. That's a part of communication. Listening, you know, it's a huge part. It's the part that people always forget. So I feel like this is a time when you want somebody who's really hearing you. They really hear you. And I feel like this is a time when for someone to hear you, you have to know what you're talking about. For you want it can't be a screaming match. Because I feel like maybe you were in a situation where maybe there was just a whole bunch of arguing and fussing and putting, you know, somebody putting you down or you putting them down and no one is being heard. And I feel like during this time, you just, in your way of dealing with it, is just kind of distancing yourself. Like, you know what? I don't have time for this. But the more you distance yourself from something, the problem is still there. This could be someone who you have to interact with, even when you don't want to. You know? So I feel like you're going to address something or say something. This is a time for you to say something. And you do have some level of abundance. You got abundance right here, and you got the Ten of Pentacles right there. So something is coming in long term. Let me clarify these cards for you. I'm going to use these. Something is coming in for you. Why is this Lover's card here? Why is the Lover's card here? Why is this Lover's card here? The Eight of Swords. Whatever this situation is, it has kept it. You felt trapped. Wow. Let me see. A Gemini could be significant as well. The Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. It's like you don't know what to think, what to feel, what to believe. Something feels like an illusion to you. You want something that's real. You want something that's going to get you out of your head. Libra, I feel like you're in your head too much. Whoever this was, or it could have been multiple people, but whoever this was said something and it stayed in your mind. It's like you're playing something with this Eight of Swords over and over and over again in your mind. Instead of freeing it, saying, okay, maybe someone know what your weak spots are. They know your weaknesses. So it's like, oh, let me say something to try to trigger this Libra. Let me, you know, do something. I feel like this is a time when you're trying to see with the Seven of Cups what your options are. Is there some sort of truth? You're not trapped. You have options. You're not trapped. I feel like because the Seven of Cups could be some level of addiction. And addiction, people put addiction with drinking, drugs. It could be something like that. But it also could be you're addicted to holding on to insults or put downs that do not belong to you. Or maybe you're saying, okay, this part of what they said was true. And that is something I need to change or work on. But instead of you working on it, you internalize it into some sort of hurt or something. The way you're processing it. Maybe you don't like the way they said it, or you don't like who it came from, or something like that. Why is the Hanged One here? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're seeing something from the Tower moment. You're going to rebuild. Something is changing in a way that you are not expecting. You're definitely seeing, hold on. You're definitely seeing something change. The Tower moment is like something needing to change. It has to break down for another situation to be rebuilt. So if this was breakdown in communication, meaning that, like I just said, maybe somebody was always doing all the talking, the other person, you know, couldn't get a word in. It could be you or the other person. Neither one, you know, somebody could never get a word in. No one, the other person never wanted to listen. They just wanted to yell and talk and things like that. You know, it's their way or no way. This is a time when I kind of feel like this breakdown is almost like a blessing in disguise, because it's going to get you to focus on you. What you want, what's important right now, how you want to build, what your stamina is like right now, how resilient you are, what needs to be healed. I feel like you're going to really focus on some things that's going to help you in the long run. It may not feel like that in the beginning, but I feel like it's really going to help you in the long run. Because I feel like if this is a relationship, you're going to see it's fun to have someone with you. It's fun to have someone with you. It's great to have a person with you and supporting you and stuff like that. But it's also great to be able to know that you can handle something yourself. And I feel like this is what you're going to do. Why is this Page of Wands here? The Strength card and the Five of Swords. Wow. So I feel like you may be a little disappointed that I kind of feel like you may have gone to someone with some good news and didn't get the response you wanted. Maybe you told them about a new job, or you told them about something new or exciting in your life. And maybe you just didn't get the response you wanted. You know, so you could be strong. I feel like your feelings are hurt about a situation. You know? So it's like you could be trying to be strong through this around this time. There could have been some sort of argument, bullying, or harsh words that were really said, where somebody made you feel like you were so broken that you were beyond repair. And I feel like your way of dealing with this is really kind of just turning your back on all of it. What they're saying, is it any truth to it? Just not dealing with it, okay? You could feel like they said something deliberately, like really harsh or rude or publicly to try to hurt you. Why is the Magician here? The Hermit card? Yeah, this is just, I feel like you're working on yourself, but you're trying to do it in solitude. I feel like this is what you're trying to do. This could be where this escapism is coming in. And I said that about that Hermit card before I even pulled any of the, before I pulled any of the, oh, I didn't even know the top part of the one was up. Before I pulled any of the tarot cards, okay? Something about, you may be just kind of looking back at this situation, holding your lamp up, trying to see what the root cause of this arguments, this person words. What did it mean? Was there any truth to it? But I feel like you may be in solitude right now. You can feel like people are just putting you down. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah. So I do feel like once you come out of this hermit mode, again, you're going to be wiser. This is you rebuilding yourself in a magical way with this Magician card. Utilizing what you have in the best way possible. Utilizing your words better. I feel like your reputation is going to build in some way, your public reputation, how people see you. So maybe you're spending a lot of time by yourself, away from someone who made you feel like you could never do anything right. And I feel like now you're in the energy of connecting with someone where you can actually build, you know? I feel like you're working on building your reputation, building good connections. You may be going back to school. Some of you all are like taking like some sort of maybe apprenticeship course, or you're getting like a mentor or somebody who's really helping you through some things in privacy. A Capricorn or a Virgo could be significant here. A Gemini could be significant. Okay, why is the Six of Wands here? Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You're moving right away from all the drama. I feel like somebody could have been blaming you for all the confusion and all the drama too. But I feel like you are kind of trying to pull yourself away from it so you can kind of go after the things that you love. You may have somebody in mind that you want to partner with, that you feel like is more supportive. I feel like you really want to turn your back on all the drama, all the confusion, all the pointing, all the gossiping energy. Someone could be blaming you for everything that went wrong. It's your fault that this was said. It's your fault that this was done. Something, something, something. Somebody pointing fingers, you know, everybody. This is you kind of like picking your battles wisely. Like, you know what? Y'all stand there and argue with each other. Since I'm the problem, I'm moving on. And I feel like you're moving on towards something that you love. Something that has your attention right now. Something that you feel like is going to bring you victories. You're going where it's almost I feel like you're going where you're appreciated and not tolerated, because maybe you felt like you were being tolerated somewhere else. You know, why is the Ten of Wands here? The Ace of Swords. You're going to have an epiphany. Wow, and the King of Pentacles. So all of your hard work is going to pay off with this Ten of Wands. It looks like you're going to have some sort of breakthrough that's going to create stability for you. That King of Pentacles is a person of stability. It has a lot to do with your resources. So you may be getting a better job. You may be thinking of a dream job that you can get. I feel like you're going to throw your head in that ring like, okay, I'm going to go for it and see if I can get it. And that's just what you're getting. You could be getting a pay raise from the higher ups with this Ace of Swords here. I feel like you may be changing careers or changing like the career field that you're in or something. You may even be getting some sort of promotion. So your hard work is going to pay off in some way. I see this. Some of you all may go to a job where you're getting a signing bonus or something. Why is this Eight of Cups here? The Queen of Swords. I feel like, and the Devil here. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what, Libra? I feel like you are, look at how this energy here is holding the sword. I feel like there was an illusion around, someone wanted you to feel like you were trapped in a situation where you could not get free. And maybe you stayed there because it did something for your ego for a while, okay? But the Devil represents that ego, something that is out of control, something that, you know, I feel like you have finally said, okay, I'm tired of the BS. The Queen of Swords is a very intelligent person who is above the BS. And I feel like you took this sword and cut the cords. You may be doing a cord cutting so you can walk away from this emotional drama and become a better version of yourself. I feel like this is what you're dealing with. The Queen of Swords can also be a single or divorce energy, but also a very funny person too. That's witty, have a great personality. But they are not to be played with. Like, you say something, honey, like they got something to say. They will read you to filth. Okay, so I feel like this is what it is. Like, you're cutting yourself free from some sort of toxic devil like energy, something that's extremely toxic. You're like, I'm done with it. You're taking your control back. Now, I feel like there are things that you realize you do have to work on with you, but you also feel like you could also feel like you're being blamed for stuff that had nothing to do with you, or you just, you just got tired of it. Like, you're like, okay, if I'm the problem, I'm moving on. Because I feel like someone may be using you as almost like a scapegoat. So this is a time when you're kind of like, okay, well, if I'm the problem, let me move on. And I feel like those problems are going to sit right there, but you're moving into some level of success. Ten of Pentacles and abundance here, and this King of Pentacles here. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Oh, the Emperor and the Judgment card. Something is meant for you to have. It's meant for you to be to vibrate in the energy of peace. And Libra, I don't know, Aries could be significant, or you could be in some sort of situation where you're getting some sort of leadership position. Some of you all are trying to start your own business too. You may have some level of success with your own business. With this Judgment card here, something is about timing. The perfect time. Something with the Knight of Pentacles here and this Judgment card, the Six of Swords, something is about timing. Something may be coming in at the right time. I feel like you've been praying for something to change. At the bottom of the deck, the Temperance, peace is coming to the situation. Or you could be telling somebody, peace, I'm out. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up your reading, Libras. But you represent balance and fairness, and in life too. Karmic balance, karmic fairness, karmic law, checks and balance. So if something in your life, there could be a few things that have been off balance. And this could have even been you being blamed for things being off balance. Okay. So I feel like you're like, you know what? I can't control the external people outside of me, but I can control me. So it's like you're bringing balance back into your life, checking the things that's wrong with you, filling in your own cracks, but you're filling them in with gold, not with mold, but with gold. Okay. And this could be you connecting to Mother Earth a little bit more, doing something that you enjoy. Maybe you're doing something outside where it's music playing. Some level of abundance is coming your way. Be patient with the process with this Judgment. This is like given to you from the angels. I feel like you're going to find your career that connects to your soul, or you're going to start a business. Your business is going to, it's like something is being touched by an angel in your life. Some level of abundance is on its way to you. But this is because you're working for yourself. You're working on yourself. You're removing yourself from some sort of devilish, toxic environment or person. All right. Sundress. Do it for you. Okay. Do it for you, honey. So I feel like, you know what, at this point, look at how this energy here has imperfections, and they still don't care. They're like, okay, you know what? I'm not perfect. Never said I was, but I'm going to go ahead and rock this sundress and feel amazing. Okay, so there could be some imperfections with you that somebody wanted to point out, and you're like, okay, and you know what, and I'm still feeling beautiful. So I feel like you are, shining, like it says, paint the sun back into your day. Absolutely. All right, so then we're gonna close out this reading with one of these fairy cards. I'm loving this reading for you, Libra. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Yep. So don't tell anyone what your plans are. Work your plan and put it in place and get something done, because something is leading to some level of abundance in your life. And this is angelic protection that you have. So keep your dreams close to your chest, because I feel like if you tell someone, they're going to try to sabotage something, okay? Or maybe try to talk you out of it, or make you feel like you don't deserve it, or whatever, okay? I feel like you're working on yourself, or working on something in privacy with this Hermit card, working on building something like an alchemist, a magician. You're using your resources to make something happen, and the angels are approving it. So you're doing something right. You know, maybe somebody has been telling you everything you've been doing wrong, but you're absolutely doing something right. So it may not be everything, but looks like you're working on a number of things to improve your life, and you got abundance here. Shoot, this is being offered to you by the angels, honey. So you got, I don't know what you out here doing, but it's like if somebody was pointing out everything wrong to you, you may have been, I mean, wrong about you, you may have been like, okay, yeah, I do need to improve in certain ways, and that's what I'm gonna work on. But I'm not the problem all the time. So yeah. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to go ahead and work on something and make something better in your life. And I love that. Okay, Libra, that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And I will talk with you amazing Libras another time.